it's Sarah. Welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to be doing a glam Valentine's Day look. It's going to be a little chit chat. Get ready with me. I'm going to do a full face. So grab you a coffee, grab you a snack, and let's do this. Alright guys, let's get started on this Valentine's look. Grab you a coffee or a snack. So let's get started. First I'm going to use, I've been having a lot of dark circles on the eyes. The Bella Pierre Cosmetics Color Correcting Concealer Palette. It has a bunch of beautiful color correcting pans in here. I like using this one. It's good for under the eye if you have dark circles, if you have hyperpigmentation or brown spots, you could use the lavender, or if you have blemishes and redness, you could also use this green one. So there's a bunch of different shades in here, which is, it's a well-rounded palette to have. So you could also, if you only need one, you could pop them out and put it in your magnetic palette. So I really like it. Going to use, this one is the red concealer. I'm going to use that one for under my eyes where I see my dark circles. I'm going to pick up like a brush, a small concealer brush, and I'm going to put that right where I'm having those issues. You don't need a lot, just need a dab of it. And then I'm going to go in with the other side of the brush, and I'm going to pick up that green, and I'm going to place that all in the areas where I'm having a little where I see any marks or something like that. And then I'm going to take a small little sponge and I will just go over that. I think I'm going to start with the skin first. So how has everyone been doing? I know I have. Y'all probably like, where have you been? Well, I hope y'all worried about me, but I don't want you to worry about me, but man, I've been going through some shit. Like, and it's not like big stuff to be complaining about. It's just stress and depression. Like, I have always suffered from depression ever since I was a young girl. And I think 2020 just brought it to the forefront, and I felt like the last 2 months I just felt like I had the weight of the world on your shoulders. I don't know if y'all, I mean, I'm pretty sure a lot of people have felt like that, but man, it sucks. And it's just like I needed a break. Well, I really didn't need a break. I really needed to like push myself, but I've been in this funk. Just like, I don't want to do anything. I don't want to get out in my pajamas. I don't want to do something. And that's not me. I don't want to be like that. I do not want to be like that. I don't want to be that person. But I was. And I just need to, I need to pull myself out of this. I need to pull myself out of it. So next, I'm going to pick up what I'm going to wear. What I'm going to wear for... Let's see, I don't think I'm going to wear anything new. I do have new foundations I want to try, but I'm going to film those. So I'm going to mix my favorites. This is the Too Faced. This one is Warm Beige, and I use the Nars Sheer Glow Foundation in Santa Fe. I'm going to mix those together, and I will use those on my face today. All right, and what I like to do is I just like to mix those two together. I can't find my palette that I like to mix on, so I'll just take a thing and I mix it together. I do that with a lot of foundations to actually get my correct skin that will match my skin. So I'm just going to put that on. I'm going to just dot it to make it even. I don't like using a lot, so, but this is Valentine's Day, so we gotta get fancy and nice. Alright, so I'm just gonna push that in and blend away. So, I have never watched that show, Game of Thrones, and I see like all these memes on, or memes, whatever the hell you want to call them. But anyway, I always see them like on Facebook, like, I bet you can't say that you haven't watched this show before. And I'm like, well, I haven't watched it. I haven't shared it, but I finally watched it, y'all. And I was so into it because I like sci-fi fantasy. I love reading those kinds of books and stuff. So I think I was going to try to read the books. But I watched the show, okay? And I watched every episode. But I could tell you. Now, hey, this is a spoiler alert. If you haven't watched it, you plan on watching it, you might want to skip this part. But I was unimpressed. Like, I really was. I got into the show so bad. And the end, it just pissed me off. It was like rushed. So, like, I dedicated my time on watching the show. And then it just seemed like the last episode really sucked. It was like rushed so bad. Did y'all feel like that? Have y'all watched that show? Oh no, I'm kind of running out of stuff to watch. Alright, so once I get that blended, I'm going to go in with some, I think I'm going to try to use all cream products today. I'm going to use this Honey. This is, it's Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer in the shade Honey. I'm going to use that to kind of contour a little bit. So like maybe 2 or 3 shades deeper than my actual skin tone. I'm just go right underneath my cheekbones. And along here. And a little bit on my head. And down my nose. So what are y'all doing for Valentine's Day? Anything good? I'm just going to take a sponge and start dabbing that in. And just like work upwards. Alright, and whatever's left, I think I'm going to buff it back out my, concealer, not concealer, my foundation brush. I'm just going to blend it out a little bit on the edges, make it all pretty. I did go up and meet right here to get that little definition right there. I want to like focus on the eyes, and I want my eyes to be like sultry because I want my man, or if I had a man, I want to look at him and be like. Next step, I'm going to do a little concealer. I'm going to use this Tarte Shape Tape. I know I always use this. I'm going to use the light neutral and the light medium honey. So you don't need a lot of this either. It goes a long way, unless you want that, because it's makeup. Do what you want. I just want to put it right where I want to brighten. And I use that light medium honey, and then I'm going to go in with the light neutral, and I will just put 1 dot of that just, it's a little brighter than the other one. And I'm going to go in with a wet sponge, and I'm just going to tap that in. So I don't have any plans for Valentine's Day, but I would love to hear if anyone else is having some nice plans. I would love to hear everyone's plans. Let me know. Come on, talk to me. I mean, I've been going through some stuff. Like, haven't we all, you know? I know, you have been. I think we all had like this thing in our head where a lot of people, and it was like, you know, when 2021 hits, it's just going to be so different. And it's not. It's not different. I knew that. But in our heads, I think we was kind of be like, oh, it's all different. I'm just tired of like hiding under a mask, for one. I'm tired of living like scared and, you know, just tired of it. I'm gonna go over that with that sponge. I used like what's ever left of the concealer. I will do that on my nose to kind of brighten that up. But as you can see, you don't need a lot. And I'm just gonna go over that and push everything in and make everything so nice. Alright, so now I'm going to use, I like this Nars Air Matte Blush. This is a blush from Nars. It's called Darling. Oh, I love this color. It's so nice. So I'm going to pick it up with the tip of a clean sponge, and I'm going to place it where I want it to go. It is just so soft and just pretty. I love it. And then with the other side, I'm just going to go work it in and blend it all in. Some people think that Valentine's Day is like so cliche, which it is, you know. Like, you should be doing stuff with your partner. I love this one, sorry, because it's very, like, you could actually build up the color. It's just, like, not bam in your face. You could go from really light to dark. And it doesn't move or, you know, transfer any of your makeup. But Valentine's Day, like, some people are just against it. Which I don't think, like, people should. I think people should. I'm not against it is what I'm trying to say, but I think that you should not just have one day where you're celebrating your relationship. You know, you shouldn't have to wait for that one day to do something special. But, and another term is, I mean, I think it's nice, you know, to have a day. I'm not against it. So I'm going to set my face before anything gets cracked. I'm going to use the Hourglass. This is the Veil Translucent Setting Powder. I'm going to use that all over my face. And I will set everything. I'm not a baker, so I don't bake. Well, I do. I am a baker. I love to bake. Like sweets in the kitchen. I like to bake that. But as for face makeup, I don't bake. I set, but I don't bake. So like I'll set my face, but I don't like bake it. To me, when I see people doing it, it's like this big old glob of powder and they just sitting it there. And they let it sit there for a very long time, which it just doesn't work for me. But you know what? If it works for you, you do that. You do you. Alright, so once I get that down, because I'm actually just setting my face. I'm setting my face. I'm going to then take a fluffy brush, clean brush, and I'll just clean that off. I don't know. Why didn't I start with my eyes? I don't know. Who cares? Alright, so for the eyes, I'm going to go in. Let's use, I haven't used this in a while. It's an oldie but goodie. The Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion. This is the original. I'm going to use that for my eyes to prime my lids. I'm going to dig into this Viseart. This is their neutral matte eyeshadow palette. This is a well-rounded palette of, you know, if you have light skin tone to deeper skin tones. So this one's perfect for me. Either this one or this one. Sometimes I dig into both, and I'm going to set my lids with that because I kind of want to get the color of my skin. And I'm just going to take a little brush and I'll dig into both of those shades, and I'm going to set my lids with that. Bam! Ready for some eyeshadow. I finally got this. This is the Color Switch quick clean brush cleaner. You actually just wipe. I mean, I've seen this and I wanted it so bad, so I just waited till I had to order some more brush cleaner, and I went and picked this up. I'm loving it. You just swipe your brush over it and it cleans it. So cool. So cool. Like the little things, right? The little things. So let's start doing the eyes. So for today's look, I'm going to use the Natasha Denona Love Palette. It's Valentine's. I haven't used this palette yet. I've been having it. So it's what better time is to use it. It's the Love Palette, so it's Valentine's Day. And these are the shades in the palette. I'm not reviewing the palette. If you want me to do a review of the palette, I will. Let me know. But let's get into this eye look. So I'm going to pick up this shade right here called Soul. And I haven't played with this palette before, but I've been meaning to. And I'm going to just put that in my crease. Focus that in my crease. That is a pretty color. I want my eyes to be like, you know, sexy. So that's what I'm aiming for. Hopefully we could get there. So pretty. Then I'm going to take this color right here called Heartbeat, and I'm going to put that on right in my crease. Let me just tell you, in my head, I'm going for something that's pretty, that could go from daytime to nighttime. So that's what's in my head right now. Let's see if we can accomplish that. I'm going to pick up a fluffier brush, and I'm going to go in with this shade right here. It's called Valentine because I had to use it because it's Valentine. Look, come on, I have to do that. And I'm just going to use that to kind of make this really blended. I'm going to take this shade right here. It's called Commitment. And now it's not a black shade. It's more like a dark burgundy. So I'm going to try to build up my V with that color. That shade is so pretty. Alright, so then I'm going to go in with the ABH eye primer because it's a white base. I'm going to put that all over my lid. It's such a white base, so when you put any kind of shimmer or color on there, that color really sticks out. And that's what I wanted to do. So I'm going to pick up a flat, small brush, and I'm going to go in with this shade right here called Passion. That looks so pretty. And I'm going to put that right on my lid. And I'm going to make these two meet. Oh my god, that is so pretty. Yes, girl, that is so pretty. I'm going to try to use my little swatch thing. Girl, I use the same brush. I'm going to use this shade right here called Giving. It's a lighter shimmer shade. And I'm going to go right here. Oh, that is pretty. Let me try to wet my brush. I'm going to wet my brush with a little Urban Decay All Nighter and go in with that and see if it changes it any. That's so pretty. So pretty. And I'm just pressing right now to get that color. Ooh, that is pretty. Let me try my fingers because it's not working for some reason. Oh wow, it's like picking up the color underneath. I don't know why. Let me try a different brush and let's see if this will work because this color is picking up everything that I have down. No, you're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to work right. Alright, so that color sucks. What the hell? I don't know. Whatever it was, I had to make it work because it just didn't like, it just didn't want to sit down. I don't know. I'm gonna go back in with that darker one and just make it meet. I didn't want this to be so long. Okay. That's good. I had a little fallout. I don't know why. The shade looks so pretty. For some reason, I don't know if it's just didn't like that primer underneath, but it did not work with it. It did not work with it. But we make it work, girl. We make it work. So I'm just going to dust off whatever fallout I had. Any kind of angle brush. And I'm going to take that heartbeat color right here. And I'm going to line right over what I just worked on. because I don't want to lose that definition. I'm going to use a clean, fluffy brush, and I am going to blend that. Make sure everything's blended in. Once I get that done, I'm going to do my brows because I don't know why I waited so long to do them. I'm going to use, this is the new Anastasia Beverly Hills. It's the Brow Freeze Brow Styling Wax. I'm going to use that. I like this one because if you use soap, soap is kind of like, I mean, it's soap. So if you do your makeup, have makeup underneath, it's soap. It's going to kind of like transfer. This one doesn't do that. It doesn't transfer the products underneath. So I'm going to do my brows because I waited so long to do them. And you only need a little bit. You only need a little bit. I just put it in a cap and, or anywhere and just put it on your little spoolie. But I love that natural, just brow look. Look at that. Girl, that's crazy looking. Don't worry, we're gonna fix them up. And then I'll let that dry for a second. I'm gonna go in with my Urban Decay. I love this one. It has the ink stain on one end and then the waterproof pencil on that. And I'm gonna fill my brows in with that. I like to focus more on the edge for color. All right, I'm back. Do you like it? Do you love it? I do. I do. All right, so I'm back and the brows are done. All right, next thing I'm gonna do is put this in my waterline and tight line. This is a Haus Laboratories. This one is in Antique Rose. It's like a Antique Rose. And I'm gonna put that in my waterline. Now you do have to heat up this product, which for the price point, I think that you shouldn't have to, but it is a pretty color and I don't want to go in with black. I'm going to line my waterline. And I'll tight line a little bit. Next thing, I want to use that dark Commitment color and line my upper lids. I am going to line it with that. That's that burgundy, that dark burgundy. It looks like black in the palette, but it's not. I'm going to use that. And I'm going to line my lids to kind of give it a little dimension. Y'all, I keep looking this way. If you notice me, I have a ladybug in here. Like, what the hell? A ladybug? How the hell did a ladybug get in here? I don't know why. But she's in here. And I'm going to kind of do like a little wing. I have a lot of fallout with that. And I'm going to go and on my waterline and just press this in and meet that little wing that I made with the eyeshadow. I have a lot of fallout with this. That's so pretty. So pretty. Then I'm going to go in with that shade Soul and I will do the rest of my waterline. Then I'm going to go in with this shade right here that I use, the Valentine shade, because it's Valentine's. And I'm going to use that, and I'm going to buff everything out on the bottom. To kind of buff it. And then blend it into the other shade. I don't want to be that bossy bitch today. I want to be that sexy woman today. Well, on Valentine's Day. And it's not Valentine's Day yet when I'm filming this. So I think that looks good. What do y'all think? This looks so pretty. I like it. Yeah, I'm pretty digging it. I'm pretty digging it, y'all. All right, let's get this show on the road. This has been longer than I thought. Let's see what I'm gonna use. What kind of highlight should I use? Let me see. So let's see. Ofra came out. I got this in one of my boxes. It's the mini mix palette Good to Go from Ofra. It has a bunch of their highlighters in this. This is so pretty. So I think I'm going to use it. Usually I go for like a natural color highlight, but I think I'm going to use a little pink too, like champagne. So I'm kind of mix it up. I'm going to mix it. I'm going to get a little, and I'm just going to mix this. Yeah, swirl it. Give me a little color. Oh yeah, that's pretty. That is so pretty. Look, I want my man to see me, girl. I want him to see me. Oh, he's going to see me. He's going to see me. And then I'm going to use a little bit of this, and I'm going to use it on my brow bone. And I do want to, I'm going to use it on my brow bone. And I do want to use it for my inner corner highlight. That is so pretty. Yes, yes. Girl, I'm going to use my finger and let's get the tip of my nose. I'm going to go right here on my Cupid's bow. Girl, that looks so good. That looks so good. What y'all think? What y'all think? I think it looks pretty. Love it. I'm loving it. I tell you what, it surely made me feel better. Alright, so let's get this bad boy over with. I'm going to prime my lids with the Opening Act Tarte Mascara. Oh, you know what? I'm going to spray my eyes first before I put my mascara. So I'm going to use the Urban Decay All Night. I always use this on my eyes. And set that. I will wait for it to dry. And then I'm going to go in. Now I'm going to go in with the Opening Act Lash Primer from Tarte. And then I'm going to prime my lids. I love this primer. It's so good. Let that dry for a second and let me take a fluffy brush and get this fallout off of my face, girl. Alrighty. Let's see. Then I'm going to use my Throb Cosmetics. I'm gonna line my eyes. Not line my eyes. I'm doing mascara, girl. I just love this mascara. So, I mean, I am not a big fan of false eyelashes. Now, I will wear them when I do like pretty looks and I do some glam looks, but every day I do not wear them. So this mascara actually, you know, it makes it look like, you know, my lashes are so pretty. I love it. All right, so the end, I'm going to line my lips with the Lip Cheat by Charlotte Tilbury, and I want to go for like this rosy, rosy. I don't normally overline my lips, but I think I did that on accident. I'm going to use the Nars Air Matte Lip Color in Shag. I've really been loving this. I think this is a new. It's a matte lip color, but it does not dry out your lips, and it stays all day. So it's like a neutral, but it has like that rosy tint in it, and it really looks good. This is from Alamar Cosmetics. It is their lip gloss. The color is Birthday Suit. I'm going to go in with that. Just to give it a little bit of shine. I don't want too much shine. I wanted to go for a little matte. So what do y'all think? Do y'all like this eye look? Now my hair, I wanted to keep my hair natural because, you know, girls, if y'all have a man, you know, you don't want to go for that nighttime and he'll be grabbing that hair and you'll be like, what the hell? Can't get my hair out. But I hope y'all like this look. I love it. I'm going to seal the deal with the Hourglass, the Veil. That's so nice. Love it. I love it. It's such a fine mist. Love it. So I hope y'all enjoyed. I hope y'all enjoy y'all Valentine's Day. This is the end of the video. I hope y'all enjoyed watching, and it felt good to get back in the seat because I haven't been in the seat in so long. But I hope everyone is doing well, and I hope y'all have a beautiful, blessed Valentine's Day to come, even if it's sitting on the couch. Make the best of it. Make the best of it. All right, guys. I love y'all so much. Y'all stay blessed.